Our aim is to produce this resource together with the electronic folder entitled Ward Explorer to help neighbourhood communities in England make better places to live and to do business. The work that we've done has been supported by the Department for Communities and Local Government, and as part of this effort is to promote understanding of effective use of neighbourhood planning processes and other tools as part of the Localism Act. Birmingham City Council has been a pioneer of community involvement, most notably through the urban renewal programmes dating back to the 1980s and the design of some of our housing estates later in the 1990s. So we've been a big supporter of the principles of neighbourhood planning and neighbouring and community engagement. Yeah, I mean, Borsald Heath in Birmingham was the first in a city neighbourhood to actually complete a neighbourhood plan and go through that process. But like many things in Birmingham, we've been involved in neighbourhood planning and the principles of that, even before that with places like Moseley Development Trust, which were involved in actually working with us to produce a supplementary planning document around what they want to achieve in the area of Moseley. But we're also quite conscious that this can be challenging, particularly with sort of a range of different communities, demographics changing, and also supporting the community organisations develop. So it's been something that we've been quite keen to support this project on that basis. I think it's important to understand that neighbourhood planning is one of the tools that is used in the framework of engaging communities and helping shape places. Birmingham again has got a history of using other tools such as business improvement districts have been very important in allowing the business community to engage in shaping places. We've got a number of regeneration partnerships that form development trusts which have shaped creating places. Examples of that, things like Witton Lodge, Borsald Heath Forum itself, and a lot of other community development trusts and forums that have actually been involved in shaping how resources are spent in communities as well as how planning and development takes place in those areas. And it's important to emphasise that one of the purposes of this toolkit that has been done jointly is to make sure that people understand the breadth of different options available, neighbourhood planning being one of them, in order to help them, empower them to be able to influence decision makers in how their localities are shaped and delivered. I mean, Sutton Town Council is one of the initiatives we've seen more recently where local communities are starting to take control over shaping the governance of decision making in the locality, and again that is a very important tool within this toolkit of how communities can shape places. The toolkit it's a clear menu of a series of different options of allowing people to be able to understand the range of different options that are available to them in how they can shape their places and their localities. Planning, spatial planning is one, but it really is trying to demonstrate to people it's not the only way in which communities can shape their localities. I think for us, one of the key messages and learning throughout all our time engaging communities is really valuing the importance of communities in actually engaging and shaping places. While we can sit here and understand some of the strategic opportunities and agendas, what we really need to understand is how communities are reacting and feeling and living in and breathing in those localities. And what the purpose of this toolkit is to help people to understand those various options and how they can shape those places. But for us as local authorities and public sector partners, is to really listen to those communities because it's those that live and make the cities and our places vibrant.